Hello, 7 of 9 here. Thank you for joining me. I'm joined in the chat today by Richard C. Meyer. Hey, it's your boy Zach. Ethan Van Sciver. Ethan Van Sciver, 26-year veteran in the comic book industry. Illustrator of Jordan Peak Mute. Nasser Rabadi. Beat Boop. That Umbrella Guy. Hey there. And Cecil. Hello. Is he still going on? And great big fan of Star Wars. Okay. Today I'm going to decide which of my comic book trio or trinity is my favorite. I've done exhaustive research of my emotions, my subjective feelings. I've run the numbers through statistical charts, through spreadsheets, and my methodology is quite frankly unassailable and repeatable. This is my opinion that I have formed through scientific methods. So you don't have to form one because I'm getting ready to give you one. So I've come up with a chart that I call 7 of 9, not on my watch. Not the Top Gear tally board, scoring my comic book trinity tally board, like Top Gear does by 7 of 9, hashtag comics gay. To make sure that there is absolutely no bias whatsoever. I'm joined by, of course, my two favorite consumer advocates, That Umbrella Guy and Cecil, to keep me on the straight and narrow. I've broken down all of the statistics. I've distilled the essence of my favorite into 7 categories. They are: the hero must be good or the story is crap. It's nice to be nice to the nice. To give is better than receiving. Traits matter. I was not unfollowed on Twitter. Enemies make heroes better. And super chats. And then in this column will be the final results. And to make sure that there is absolutely no bias whatsoever in my subjective opinions, I'm going to list them here in chronological order of the projects that they backed. So the first one was Jawbreakers by Richard C. Meyer. So we'll put in R right there. And I have to do this in one take because next was Cyberfrog. This is brilliant. The quality is amazing. The staples are almost straight. The artwork, of course, is beautiful, but you forgot to put words. That's okay, whatever. So the next one was Cyberfrog by Ethan Van Sciver. And then the third one that I invested in was Stardust by Nasser Rabadi. And, oh dear, no. Beetlejuice. Kick Nasser. Okay, that was close. Let's start with the hero must be good or the story is crap. No crap. Shit. All right, I'll just use the first letter of the, it's on my index card here, which is a T. So the hero must be good or the story is crap. Every one of my trio is awarded points in each column for each category, and then I'll tally up the score to determine who is my favorite. Richard C. Meyer. Your heroes are quite good. They've been a team for quite some time. It's a redemption story. There's lots of diversity in the cast. They've got diverse powers. They seem to work well together. So I'm awarding you 3 points for your heroes. Ethan Van Sciver. Amphibians. Cybernetic amphibians. What's not to like about that? Cyberfrog and Salamandra. Brilliant. 3 points for that. Nasser Rabadi. Stardust. I must say the first story was shit. The last story was shit. But the middle story, called Scorth, was brilliant in every measurable way. This hero assessed the situation. He knew the danger that was coming his way and the danger that his compatriots faced. So he warned, don't come here. And he witnessed as those monsters just eviscerated the people that he was on that planet with. He took bold action, strapped off some bombs, jumped off a building into the middle of the monster horde, and blew them up. That's heroic shit. Love that. We'll gloss over the fact that it was all in vain at the end, but that is exactly what a hero is supposed to be. So for that, I'm awarding you 15,001 points. Good job, Nasser. Good job so far. You're in the lead. Now let's look at the enemies. Enemies make better heroes. Put an E here for enemies. Richard. The dude with the arm and the thing is just a little boring. You're getting Richard C. Meyer minus 15,000 points for your enemy. Sorry, dude. Nasser Rabadi, the monsters in Scores. Pretty cool. Sean did a really good job rendering them. They were menacing, the teeth and the claws and all that. So for your Nasser, for your enemies, you get 64 points. Ethan Van Sciver, the Vispas, or however you pronounce it. The hornets, the giant hornets from outer space. Imagine a swarm of those son of bitches coming down, just turning your blood into honey. That's scary. Scary, scary, scary. So for those enemies, you get 5,000 points because they swarm like hornets. Cecil, hello. I love your yardstick. Diversity, inclusion, compassion, and kindness. It's a hard and fast rule that everybody should live by every single day. So let's start with diversity, shall we? Traits matter. You know they do. Diversity. Let's see what we have here. Richard C. Meyer, straight white male. You get 0 diversity points. Ethan Van Sciver, also a straight white male. You get 0 diversity points. Nasser Rabadi, Jordanian Palestinian descent. You get 1 diversity point. Actually, I'm going to give you another one for your eyebrows. So you get 2 diversity points. All right. Things are shaping up. Diversity, inclusion. I'm going to use a little SJW logic here. I was not unfollowed on Twitter. So I felt, I forgot. This was the T. Put a T there. We know what it is. I was not unfollowed on Twitter. Put an I there. It's the first letter on the index card. Richard C. Meyer, you didn't follow me on Twitter in the first place, so it was impossible for you to unfollow me. So you get 1 point for inclusion. Ethan Van Sciver, you don't follow me on Twitter, so it's impossible for you to unfollow me, so you also get 1 point for not unfollowing me. Nasser Rabadi, you unfollowed me on Twitter, so you get 0. Doesn't matter that you followed me in the first place. You unfollowed me, so I felt not included. You get 0. Diversity, inclusion, compassion. This one, it's better to give than to receive. This one is what is this? A T. I think there's a T here. To give is better And receiving, I'll put a T there. Richard C. Meyer, the result of your projects, the Trevor Project and the Hero Initiative, you donated a total of $15,000 to charity. You get 15,000 points. Ethan Van Sciver, the Orchid Foundation. I don't know if it's foundation, I think it's just called Orchid. But for prostate, testicular, and penile cancer, $10,000. You get 10,000 points. Nasser Rabadi, cheapskate, Jesus is watching you. Oh, I put that in the wrong place. Damn it. Did this in one take. I didn't make any more boards. Nasser, 0. You did not donate to a charity as a result of your work. That's not right. You did it wrong. This is all in one take. Because I'm a rank amateur. Highly paid rank amateur. Diversity, inclusion, kindness. Kindness. It's nice to be nice to the nice. It. Put an I there. It. Richard C. Meyer. You're a pretty nice guy, I guess. You get, ignore that, you get 59 points. I don't know, it's to make the math work because I want the data to fit my thesis. Nasser Rabadi, turning tortoises over, killing cats, and you want to eat puppies. I watched that Voight comp test the other day. You're not very nice. So you get minus 15,001 point. Ethan Van Sciver, you read one of my super chats in a soy voice. It's like I paid you for like $5. It was prescient to what you were discussing. Thank you, Nasser and Sean and Joey, for delivering so brilliantly on Stardust. I was butthurt for 0.15 seconds, but I moved the decimal point to the right because I want the data to fit my thesis. So Ethan Van Sciver, you get minus 15,000 points for reading my super chat in a soy voice. What's it? Oh, looking pretty close, isn't it? It all comes down to the super chats. Put an S in here so you keep track of what all this means. God, there's not much in it, and is there? Richard C. Meyer, you don't live stream anymore, so I only had an opportunity to give you $25 in super chats. Nasser Rabadi, you just got monetized. Congratulations. Well done. I have given you a total of $22. There's not much in it. Ethan, just how charming do you think you are? I have given you a total of $85 in super chats. You are indeed the world's most charming man. Now, total it all up, shall we? The big final results. Big final results. Richard, there, cancel that, carry the 1, 87 points. Nasser Rabadi, that cancels, do that, carry the 1, you, 86 points. Ethan Van Sciver, well done, 89 points. Ethan Van Sciver wins by a whistling nose hair with 89 points. You know what? I just remembered last week you said on a live stream, you said you watched my videos and you said my name right. So for that, I'm going to put a 1, a comma, a 0, a comma, and 3 more zeros. So Ethan Van Sciver wins by a million whistling nose hair. Well done, fellas. Well done. Everybody relax now because I've given you my opinion. You don't have to form your own. One last thing. I'm a little disappointed in these zeros. Nasser, you didn't even try to give to charity. You didn't even try to unfollow me. You let Twitter do it for you. Very disappointed. And you two, Richard and Ethan, you're not even trying to identify as a male lesbian. Try, fellas. I want to give you points here. Oh, Mike. Hey, Mike. These dog tags are very itchy. Such a child.